Welcome back to Immigration News. Join our WhatsApp group for the latest immigration news and updates. Link is given in the description. Today, we're diving deep into the Immigration News and Processing Time Weekly Recap, May 31, 2024. So let's get started. Visa Bulletin Update. This week's Visa Bulletin saw some slight movements across various immigrant visa categories. It's important to remember that the Visa Bulletin reflects the priority date at which USCIS is currently processing applications. If your priority date is earlier than the date listed for your visa category, you may be eligible to submit your application for adjustment of status. For employment-based visas, there was minor progress in some categories like EB2 NIW, National Interest Waiver, and EB3 Unskilled Workers. However, movement in family-based categories remains slow. We recommend checking the Visa Bulletin regularly to stay updated on the processing timelines for your specific case. USCIS processing delays. USCIS continues to experience processing delays due to various factors, including backlogs from previous years, staffing shortages, and the ongoing pandemic. These delays can be frustrating for applicants waiting for a decision on their petitions. If you are experiencing a processing delay beyond the normal timeframe, you may consider contacting your USCIS Service Center to inquire about the status of your case. You can also explore submitting a service request online to expedite your case, though USCIS only grants these requests on a limited basis and under specific criteria. I-130 petitions. I-130 petitions, which establish a relationship between a U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident petitioner and their beneficiary, are often the first step in the family-based immigration process. Processing times for I-130 petitions can vary depending on the service center and the specific relationship category. This week, USCIS announced a new initiative aimed at reducing processing times for I-130 petitions. The initiative involves centralizing the processing of certain I-130 categories at specific service centers. This may lead to faster processing times for some applicants, but it's important to stay updated on USCIS announcements for the latest information. I-485 Adjustment of Status Applications. After filing an I-130 petition and waiting for your priority date to become current, you may be eligible to submit an I-485 application for adjustment of status. This application allows you to obtain a green card without having to leave the United States. Processing times for I-485 applications can also vary depending on your category and service center. USCIS recommends checking their website for current processing times. Travel Ban Update. The travel ban on citizens from several Muslim-majority countries remains in effect. There have been no recent updates on the potential lifting of the ban. We recommend staying informed about any developments related to the travel ban through official government channels. DACA Update. The Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program, which protects young immigrants brought to the U.S. as children from deportation, remains in legal limbo. The Supreme Court is expected to rule on the legality of DACA later this year. We will continue to provide updates on the DACA program as they become available. Citizenship Update. U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS, is currently experiencing delays in processing naturalization applications. The agency is working to reduce these backlogs, but it may take some time before processing times return to normal. If you are interested in applying for U.S. citizenship, we recommend contacting an immigration attorney to discuss your eligibility and the application process. Remember, this is just a weekly recap. It's advisable to consult with an immigration attorney for personalized guidance on your specific situation. Thanks for watching.